good Sunday morning, everybody. It's your boy, Baddog. It's been a while since I've done a video on the New York Giants, or a video of any nature for that matter. I've been really busy with live streaming the NBA playoffs, and of course tonight we got Game 2 between the Raptors and the Warriors, so I hope you'll join me for that. I'll be live about 7:45 for Game 2, so it should be another good game between the Claw and Steph Curry. Let's see what happens tonight. Can Toronto go up 2-0, or will the Warriors steal a game, bring it back to Dub City for Game 3 at 1-1. This video is about Odell Beckham, and the reason I'm doing the video is because a couple years ago I talked about trading Odell Beckham, and I know a lot of Giants fans were not happy when we traded him. They say we didn't get enough for him and everything else, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, you're never going to get enough back in a trade when it comes to that caliber player. Odell Beckham's skill set and his talent is not questioned. I've never questioned his passion for the Giants. I never questioned his will to win. I questioned a lot of the decisions he's made. Now, he's not been there for OTAs in Cleveland. He does say he'll be there for mandatory minicamp. But, you know, this is the thing, Giants fans. I did a video 2 years ago about trading Odell Beckham, and I kind of wanted him traded. I thought it'd be a good idea to trade him after the 2017, or at the beginning of the 2017 season. I mentioned this. Now, that video is no longer on my channel. I do have a video, however, from March of 2018, when I bring this video back up and talk about how Giants fans now want him traded, blah, blah, blah. I've made that public again, so you can definitely check that video out, because I mentioned this before. You can check that video out. I put the link in the description, so check that video out if you get a chance. Now, Odell Beckham not being at OTAs, they're obviously mandatory, so how big of a deal is it really? Is it really that big of a deal? To me, this is a big deal. Now, it's one thing if he missed this with the Giants. I would still be mad if he missed it with the Giants, but he'd been here. You know, this was his whole career. He knows the coaches. He knows the playbook. He knows his teammates. He knows a lot of the stuff. So it really wouldn't be as big of a deal if he missed it with the Giants. When you go to a new team, you don't know your quarterback. You got to build chemistry with Baker Mayfield. You got to build chemistry with your teammates. You got to learn the playbook. You got to build chemistry with the coaches. You got to learn all this stuff. To me, this signifies a guy that doesn't really care. You know, how much does he care? He doesn't have to be there. But being there shows, yes, I'm going to come in here. I want to make an impact. I want to be a leader. I want to be the guy in the clubhouse. I want to be the guy to put the team on my back and take us to the promised land, take us to that Lombardi. That's what he should be doing. He should be out there showing these younger guys, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to go, I want to come into Cleveland, I want to make a big impact. He's not there. Now, he does say he'll be there for mandatory minicamp, which is good. I mean, that's a good thing for Cleveland, but this just signifies that Odell Beckham, how much does he really care about being in Cleveland? How much does he really want to be there? I think it kind of sends a bad signal. And, you know, Kitchens already is not happy with the guy for not being there, so he's already making waves in Cleveland. And this is really the point of the video, Giants fans. I'll bring this back up again. Now, I know a lot of Giants fans were upset when we traded him, and I get that. He's a generational talent. He's an amazing wide receiver. But this guy was more headaches than he was worth. I mean, this guy, I believe, played one full season. He's been injury-prone. You know, last year, how injured was he really? I know he was injured enough to miss at least one game. They say he probably could have played at the end of the year. They didn't play him. Who knows how much of that is really true with the quad contusion or whatever he had. You know, he missed most of 2017 with the busted-up ankle. He missed a lot of his rookie season with a pulled hamstring. He's had a lot of injury problems. He's had a lot of, you know, character problems or locker room problems or whatever it is. I mean, how good is this guy going to be? Now, Giants fans, I ask you this. Are you still upset about the trade? We ended up with Dexter Lawrence, which, hey, I still think we reached him at number 17, you know. And, you know, we got Jabril Peppers as well. And looking at Giants OTAs, the Giants, what I've heard, you know, reading the articles and everything else, listening to the coaching staff, that Jabril Peppers has been the best player on either side of the ball in OTAs. A lot of people seem to forget that we got a 23-year-old safety that was a first-round pick. And this guy has got a world of talent, and it helped out an area that we were extremely weak. I mean, Odell Beckham is, like I said, a generational talent, but we never won anything with him here. I forgot our exact record with him here, but it's obviously a losing record. We were 11-5 in 2016. Every other year he was here, we had a losing record. They could say that's not his fault, that's Eli's fault, that's the defense's fault, and you know what? That's part of it too. It's not just all on Odell Beckham that we lost all these games. But my point with Odell Beckham this whole time has always been, you look at the 4 Super Bowls that we won in 86, 90, 07, and 2011, the formula was always the same for the New York Giants. That was ball control and defense. We didn't have an Odell Beckham type of receiver on our team. The best receiver I probably saw that made the biggest impact in any of those Super Bowl runs was Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz was an awesome player. I love Victor Cruz, but he's not close to the talent of Odell Beckham. Plaxico Burress was not close to the talent of Odell Beckham. Amani Toomer was not close to the talent of Odell Beckham, nor was Steve Smith, nor was Mario Manningham, nor were those other guys on the team that we won the Super Bowls with. There's certainly in the 80s and 90s, Mark Ingram, Stephen Baker, Lionel Manuel, Bobby Johnson, Phil McConkey. I mean, come on. We never had an elite wide receiver, and most of the time, elite wide receivers don't win Super Bowls. It's rare. Find me a modern day, besides Jerry Rice. I say this all the time. Besides Jerry Rice, find me an elite receiver that's won a Super Bowl. I love Larry Fitzgerald to death. He hasn't won anything. DeAndre Hopkins hasn't won anything. Julio Jones hasn't won anything. Antonio Brown hasn't won anything. Look at these guys. None of them have won Super Bowls. Terrell Owens never won a Super Bowl. Randy Moss never won a Super Bowl. So you can do it without an elite wide receiver. Wide receiver is not as important as the other positions on the field. So again, Giants fans, the whole reason that we traded this guy was because of exactly what he's doing in Cleveland. He's not sending out a good signal over there, and he's got off to a bad start because when your teammates are there and they're out there busting their ass, and they don't have to be there, but they're putting forth the full effort, and you're a new guy coming into the team, what kind of message does that send to your teammates? I can be there, but, to hell with it. It's not that important to me. I don't give a damn about getting to know my teammates. I don't give a damn about getting to build chemistry with Baker Mayfield. I don't give a damn about learning to play, but I don't give a damn about any of this stuff. I'll be there when I have to be there because they pay me to be there. So when I have to be there, I'll be there. But you know what? If I don't have to be there, to hell with it. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about Cleveland. I don't give a damn about my teammates. I don't give a damn about the coaches. I don't give a damn about the fans. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. That was always the problem Odell Beckham had. Everything he did was for him, in my opinion. Everything he did was for himself in New York, and now in Cleveland. You can see he's kind of a selfish guy. He wants to win. I don't question that. I don't question that. The guy gives 100%, 120% effort on the field. I don't question that at all. I've never questioned that guy's passion or effort. But I do question a lot of things he does. And this is just showing you, Giants fans, this was a big headache that is no longer our problem. So again, Giants fans, I ask you now, are you still mad about this trade? Or have you gotten over it and you're starting to realize that this is why we got rid of him? Not because he couldn't play, not because he wasn't a great wide receiver, not because he didn't make a huge impact, not because he wasn't a superstar. None of those reasons. But the reason that the Giants got rid of him was because he took up 10% of our cap space and because he was an enormous headache and we did not win with the guy here. We ended up with Jabril Peppers. We ended up with DeMarcus Lawrence. We ended up with good players for Odell Beckham, and these players don't cost a damn thing. We also improved the offensive line. We dumped Olivier Vernon, get Kevin Zeitler. The Giants going in the right direction and getting rid of guys like Odell Beckham, who, as great as they are, cause a lot more problems than they're worth. So again, Giants fans, I ask you, still mad about the Odell Beckham trade? I'm not. I haven't been for some time. I never was. I was surprised, but wasn't surprised at the same time. But again, I'll leave the video from March 2018 down there. You can take a look at that, and I'll tell you, I was on board with this 2 years ago, and I'm glad that he's gone. I'm glad that he's gone. Good luck, Cleveland. That's all I got to say. Good luck with him. So, again, I'll see you tonight for Game 2. It is Baddog. I'm going to try to do more Giants videos. I'm going to try to do more videos in general. I've been on vacation, so obviously that's different. It's not as easy to do them when I'm on vacation, but once I get back to work, I'll do the lunchtime videos again. We'll get back to talking about the Yankees, Giants, of course, the Knicks with Kevin Durant buying the house in New York, and who knows with Kemba, Kyrie, who knows we're going to draft. There's talk about trading down from 3 to get number 8, number 10 from Atlanta. There's a lot of things going on in the NBA, so again, I'll do videos on all this stuff during my lunch break a lot of times when I get back to work. Until tonight, guys, have a great day, and I will see you later. It's Baddog, and I'm gone.